What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Confederacy of Dunks basketball podcast, The Game
The Game
Show.
Show.
We are a game show, always have been, always will be. We are here with me, Freddie Rivas from Raptors Republic, and my co-host and producer, Andy Hall. Andy, what's up?
Hello, what's happening, everyone? We were just talking about some of the new Raptors on the team, and it's I was about to say it's an exciting time, but that's not entirely true. But hey, listen, we're all here, though.
It's an interesting time.
It's an interesting time. It is a time. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a time. We have two incredible guests here on the show, Chris Dart and Steve Cooke. What's up, guys?
What's going on?
How's it going? Thanks for having me.
I'm pumped to have you, and I feel like this is one of those scenarios where I'm like, oh man, I feel blessed that I know everyone here, and they don't all know each other, but like, you would all like each other. Trust me.
Yeah, no, I have. And listen, anyone who's endorsed by you is solid. That's a rule I live by. Anyone who has a Freddie Rivas stamp of approval, I'm in.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Steve, do you agree? Like,
yeah.
Silence is deafening here, Steve.
No, we got to do this in person sometime, guys. I've been saying that we got to do this every week, just us four.
Yeah, just us four. Because you're like, then I'd hate
Don't
you
record
less,
it.
Freddie. Yeah.
Let's just hang out.
Okay. Well, I think let's jump into we got two games today. Let's jump into my first game. If we're ready, Andy will be our official timer, and he's also going to make sure to tabulate the correct answers. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. Whoa! Do we
just get a point?
Yeah, I just got. Actually, my phone just made a sound. So let me turn that off.
Oh, that was you. I thought
Congrats.
we've been talking for a long time about having points and like maybe the sound effect of points, and I thought that was Andy slowly introducing.
Surreptitiously, just like soft opening using a ding.
And shout out to you for having a text sound that sounds so like a correct answer in a game show.
Yeah, do you feel like you're winning all the time when you?
I mean, it may be the only correct answer I'm getting today. So let's really, I'm really going to hang on to that. I think.
Heyo.
Someone will text you in the middle, and you'll feel like you got.
I'll feel fantastic.
Yeah,
like
let's all text Chris in the middle. Chris, and by the way, when this episode airs, we're gonna put Chris's number right up there, so you can just fire away.
Amazing.
But you do that for every app, right? You just kind of put everyone's contact details,
100%.
address.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
We're trying to get y'all doxxed. You know what I mean?
Amazing.
Okay,
I wasn't
let's
listening to any of that because I was just wondering, how do I attach a sound to when I reveal the pictures of the player to make it ding?
I did see Andy. I saw your body didn't physically move, but you definitely. If you're watching on YouTube, watch Andy through the last like minute. His body and soul did disappear.
Yeah, absolutely.
For a period of time.
I just started looking through all of the options in OBS, just being like, is this something I can do right now? But I don't think it is. So we'll just carry on here.
Okay, let's start the first game. It's going to be with Steve. You're going up first.
Okay.
So I will let you know when to start.
Wow.
You're gonna name it. Oh well, okay. That's this is it. You're gonna have to start soon. So your minute starts now.
So these are current.
By the way,
this season.
This is this season, and it's total turnovers.
Okay.
So not averages, total turnovers. Name as many of the top 10 players as you can. Go.
Okay. James Harden, Cade Cunningham, not Keyshawn George, but that's the name of a guy. Keontae George, Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, maybe. Scotty, I think, got a lot of turnovers. Russell Westbrook, he's still in the league.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Doncic, LeBron, folks with balls in their hands. How about Giannis? He might be turning it over. Who else plays? Trae Young, he's got a bunch, I bet. Maybe
number one.
Jalen Brunson, he's dribbling. That guy's always dribbling. Surely someone else plays in this league. How about?
Oh, and
Yes.
there's your
Oh, okay.
time.
You did really good, and
That's
You
impressive.
did really good. Yeah.
this is the first time we've done it with the visual, and I feel like it added stakes. But please check it on YouTube because Andy, because it is like I feel like it was a nice confidence boost. Every time we've done this game, there's only been like you don't know who you got and who you haven't got.
Yeah.
Right.
So I feel like I could hear your logic working as you were saying it, because that would be if someone were to throw this question on me, that's kind of where I'd be coming from. Like, who has the ball
Yeah.
all the time?
Yeah. And I think that there was some forever ago, because I have played like fantasy basketball. I think there's a high correlation of like assists and turnovers often.
Yes,
Because you're
definitely.
Yeah, that
passing
makes
so
sense. That
much.
makes sense.
So I went for some guys who pass, and that
Yeah.
was about where my logic went.
And I think in the total territory, probably like, for instance, like guys like Scotty, like you need guys playing a lot.
Oh, that's true. It's total.
Yeah,
It's not average, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, anyone
Um,
who's sitting is kind of out of it.
Yeah.
So I'm curious who these other. Are you do reveal, or is this a chance?
Are
to
there
steal?
steals here?
Ooh, we didn't make any steals.
Let's add steals. Why not?
Let's add steals.
for
So
it.
here, okay, I'm just
Nothing
gonna make this up
spoiled.
on the fly. We're gonna
get-
add steals, but you have like what? Like what's fair? Like 10, 15
20?
seconds?
15
Yeah.
maybe?
So Chris, you're gonna have well, let's give Chris 20 seconds for steals, and then Steve, you'll get 20 seconds for steals on Chris's category.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here we
Here we
go.
go. Starting now.
SGA, Anthony Edwards. I'm gonna throw Joel Embiid in there because I hate him. Yeah, Paul George, Jaylen Brown, Lonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball, Steph.
Oh no.
Wow.
Got one extra. One.
I can't believe LaMelo Ball's not on there.
I guess he didn't play enough. Maybe
Doesn't play enough, maybe.
Doesn't play enough for sure. Well, I mean,
guess so.
plays a lot though. It's got to, right? Like,
I guess it's the back
Let's-
half. Hasn't he been sitting? I don't really watch much Charlotte, but
yeah, we're not watching a lot of Charlotte basketball.
I
guys
did go to the
aren't?
game on
We
Friday.
got our own
I
problems.
was
man.
gonna say,
Come on.
I was just at the
Oh,
Charlotte
same.
Raptors game
Yeah.
on Friday. It was,
And he sure wasn't playing there.
He was not.
Nobody was.
Yeah, it
Okay,
was
so
a
that's-
real. It was a real who's that of the.
Yeah, a real who's that for both teams.
Absolutely.
I learned who KJ Simpson was.
Right? I'm previously unfamiliar with his work.
I'm still
some of
unfamiliar.
these are AI games.
Yeah.
yeah, it's yeah.
AI generated names for sure. I think if next week we did name as many players as you could in the Raptors home game against Charlotte, whoever is playing would get 2 players max.
Not us.
Uh,
We would have got that.
So we got 5 points for
Wow.
Steve
I'm shocked there's still
and-
4 here.
and 2 points for Chris. So yeah, 7 through 10 here is number 7's Nikola Jokic.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So the assist turnover thing, you're bang on
True.
there. This is like this is when trivia gets weird because I don't think anyone would guess Isaiah Collier.
yeah.
No.
Oh,
That's a tough one.
whoa.
That's a tough one.
Like
I
that's
wouldn't
like he has no business having
did-
that many turnovers.
Let me just say, I guessed Keyshawn George because he was on my fantasy team, and I'm pretty sure it was really bad for turnovers. So
That's
that was
awesome.
more of a vengeful guess by me.
We need
Right.
a vengeful guess. And then, yeah, handling the ball all the time. That fits these last 2 guys, Jason Tatum
Mm.
and Jordan Poole.
Oh yeah.
Sure, yeah.
I
Wow.
feel like Jordan Poole
Fascinating.
must have a certain amount of turnovers just also from bad shots.
The air ball just go out of bounds.
Yeah, like is
Yeah,
that,
like
wait,
like just
that is
air
a
balls
turnover,
into
right?
someone directly into the opposing team's hand.
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
that's
let's
got to be part of it. Okay.
let's move on to Chris's. So Chris, Andy, I don't know if you caught this, but I meant to tell you there's actually 11 potential
Yes, I did catch
correct
it.
answers.
So,
Ooh.
but I'll say this though, this one is harder.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I felt like this one was a harder list to get, so I actually was like, you know what, I'm going to leave both of them on there
Okay.
as a possibility, just because if you guys have seen the show recently, like Freddie will usually pick two of these, and then one of them is always like way harder.
And
And
this is that
I
one?
I always argue that they're pretty even. And like a couple of 3 weeks ago, one was dramatically harder, and I felt terrible. But listen, this is very arbitrary.
This one is not dramatically harder.
No, it's not.
This one
It's
is
not.
a bit harder, I would say.
You're in the same world, similar logic.
And now that we have steals, I feel like it's actually kind of evens out. Like
It's
we
good.
both get a bunch of shots at it. So, anyways, yeah.
Okay, Chris, here we go. So you're going to have 1 minute to name as many of the top 11 players in total minutes played.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, wow.
Okay.
Time
I'm going to
starts
start
now.
out.
Here we go and begin.
Anthony Edwards. I'm going to go Luka Doncic. I'm going to go SGA. I'm going to go Trey Young. I'm going to go Nikola Jokic. No one on the Raptors. Let's see. I'm going to go just Alex Caruso because he always feels quite durable to me. I'm going to go Josh Giddey. I'm going to go nobody on Charlotte. I'm going to pull Malik Monk out of my ass.
Nobody on Charlotte.
Yeah. I'm going to go Alex Sarr. I'm going to go Bilal Kubiali. I'm going to go Luka Doncic. I'm going to go LeBron against my better instincts. Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves. I'm just naming Lakers now. There we go.
Okay, there it is. See, told you, harder.
Okay. Proof
That
that
is
it is
very
harder.
tough.
I want to say that everyone needs to play this game like Chris, because I feel like you were firing names out, and yeah, like you didn't you got two, but I feel like there's a world in which you crush this game because you like just saying I'm gonna go and naming players. Like
Yeah.
I love hearing you give yourself permission.
Yeah, like whatever. I'm just there's no stakes here. I'm just gonna name NBA any NBA players who pop into my mind.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Well, time for the steal round.
Okay,
Steve,
steal
you
round.
got 20 seconds.
And
to
let's
try
be
and
clear,
steal a
Malik
couple
Monk
here.
is off the board.
He's off.
Okay.
And two
Out of your,
and to
I love that you're like out of my ass, Malik Monk.
Yeah.
to confirm.
Okay.
No one from Charlotte.
That's true too. Okay.
Very good. Okay, here we go. 20 seconds on the board. Steve, you're up and begin.
I'm gonna go. I think number one is Mikal Bridges. That's my guess. And I bet there's more Knicks because
Yes.
they get run into the ground. So maybe Josh Hart or Brunson or Kell, even Cat, maybe all of them. Okay, not them. Tatum, Cunningham, Precious Achua.
Ooh, done. Good steal of two there, though. Not
I
bad.
thought you were gonna get really cooking with Knicks there.
Are there more
Me
Knicks?
too. Me too.
There are, but
There are, yeah.
Not Brunson and Cat. A different,
No.
not starting Knicks.
so number 4.
No, Cat was on my fantasy team this year, not Cat.
That was the
fair,
key, though.
yeah.
That was the key. When I saw this, when Freddie sent this in, I was like, oh, you just got to go Tibbs and just pick all of the guys on the Knicks, right? Like you're gonna get a couple that way. So good.
There is also some old reliables on this list.
Yeah.
You'll see. But I think too.
Not Jokic, eh? You said Jokic?
Not
I did
Jokic.
say-
Wow,
not
yeah.
Jokic.
I thought that was a good guess. I thought that would be on there. He seems like he's out there.
I think for me, minus the Knicks guys, a theme I saw is that there isn't a like contender. There isn't
Right.
really
Yes.
like a contender.
Ah.
It's
Like,
a team that only has one guy who has to play all the minutes, right?
Yeah, exactly. So like
Okay.
none of like there's no one from the Bucks, there's no one from the Cavs. I think there's if you regularly blow people out, you're not on this list.
Yeah.
Except
Right.
except the Knicks.
So like middle of the pack teams.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, kind of
Mm.
teams that are like still going for it a bit, but they only really have the one guy. Yeah. Okay, who do we got here?
Here we go. Number 4, Devin Booker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Number 5, Tyler Hero.
Oh, true. Yeah, big
shit.
year.
Number 6, Jalen Green.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Number 7, Bam Adebayo.
That makes
wow.
sense.
Number 8, DeMar DeRozan.
Oh
There
He,
wow!
he's a
Good for him.
staple on this list. Like
The
he's just like
workhorse, yeah.
Right.
he's a minutes free throw, just like till he dies, I guess.
Oh, no.
9. Yeah, sorry, that got dark. I was like, how do I land this plane?
Well,
Crash.
No,
that
that's
can be
crashed
many.
it.
That can be long from now.
Yeah. I really
not
hope
sad.
it is. Number 9, Keegan Murray.
Wow,
Uh,
I would not have pulled that. That's crazy.
Then
yeah.
a little bonus tied for 10 is OG Anunoby.
Yeah, OG's.
Oh yes,
there's your
that's
other
the
Nick
other
right
Nick.
there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh gee.
Kind of surprising though, right? OG total minutes. You know.
Yeah,
You're
I
like,
guess
oh,
he stayed healthy.
He's staying in there. He's hanging in
For
there.
him. Good for him.
So there you go.
Oh, cool. Those are
The
great.
traditional second and harder version
100%.
really came through, but you guys did good.
Is this game even? Is it fair? Absolutely not. Does Tibbs run his players into the ground for no real, valid reason? Yes. So here we go. Heading into the second and final round. I always dream that I'm going to storm in and kind of like actually compete. But I think with having a 1-round game, I got a bit of a shot here. So Steve in the lead with 7 points. Chris with 4 points. I'm jumping in with 0 points.
Okay.
Andy, I'll let you take it.
Well, Freddie, I'd say this is one of the better shots you've had at taking over here because it's time for the big board. And the way the big board works is we've got a category here and we've got 12 players and everyone's going to be calling their shots, trying to name these players and where they are on the big board. This time it's not so much a ranking as it is just a collection. You saw last week we did the oldest players to win NBA awards. Well, this week we're doing the youngest players to win NBA awards.
Last week was kind of hard, by the way.
Yeah, there was some there were some difficult ones, but luckily
Some of them were,
we had a crazy old head on the show who just knew them. It was nuts. But this week we've got our youngest players to win NBA awards, and the way it's going to work is if you call your shot and you get it correct, you're going to get 2 points per correct answer. However, if you get the red ones there listed, which is the championship, the sixth man, and the most improved player, those are your 3-point shots. So those can gain you a little bit of ground in the game. So do you daily double hunt? Do you do the Jeopardy strategy? Do you go straight for the threes, or do you get the old reliables? That's completely up to you. So on this list, I think we actually have 13. Yeah, we do. Awards here. Starting with the NBA championship, that's the Detroit Piston. Oh, and the logos are indicative of an era that the player played. And the teams are also the team that the player was playing for at the time that they won the award. So there you go. So that's a little bit of a hint, perhaps. Okay, so our NBA championship youngest player is the Detroit Piston. Our Finals MVP for everyone listening here is a Laker. Chicago Bulls MVP for the NBA MVP. We have the youngest Western Conference Final MVP is a Dallas Maverick. The Eastern Conference Final MVP is a Boston Celtic. The youngest Rookie of the Year is a Cav. The youngest NBA All-Star is the Los Angeles Laker, which I will point out to you. I'm not sure how you guys' monitors are looking, but that is a different shade of purple on that Lakers logo.
Sure.
So that is notable.
Damn. I knew the different shades of purple on the logo.
I know, really.
You're done.
It's funny.
You're done if you don't know the shades of purple. Baby.
If you
I know
watch
exactly
the show
what era
enough,
that is.
you do know. You got to know.
Okay.
The defensive player of the year, youngest player, is an Orlando Magic. Sixth man is also a Bull. Our most improved player is a Golden State Warrior, with the classic anime looking warrior guy.
Yeah, the weird mythological looking logo.
Yeah.
That guy looks a lot like the Prometheus dude who at the
he does. Yeah,
Whoa,
yeah.
Pops that
Good call.
milkshake pill thing and dies in the waterfall.
Yeah.
Yep. Good call.
The engineer or whatever.
Our all NBA first team is a Cav. Our all defensive first team is a Spur, and our clutch player of the year is a Sacramento King. Some of these awards have been around longer than others, as we found out last week, or as we just generally know, but as that makes them a little bit easier to narrow down. So as always, we start out with the player who has the lowest, which of course is always Freddie. So Freddie, you get to kick us off here. Youngest players to win NBA awards. Where are you going to go?
All right, so I love going for the Reds because I feel like you got to get those off the board, but I hate getting wrong answers and wasting time. And I'm
Yeah.
none of the Reds are jumping off the page to me. I think that the NBA champion is going to be really hard because it's just like the youngest guy on a championship team. Like that could definitely be someone who's not a prominent player at all. So I don't know that I hope someone has a better idea than I have. So anyways, I'm gonna start. I think from where I feel like I'm pretty certain, and that's Finals MVP for the Lakers' youngest Finals MVP. I do believe that has to be Magic Johnson.
Finals MVP, is it Magic Johnson? Yes, it is. That's Magic, baby. Nice one. Good pull there, Freddie, for 2 points. You're on the board. All right, Chris, you are up next.
All right, I'm going to take a big swing and go NBA championship, and based on the logo, I'm going to say Darko Milicic.
Oh, wow. From downtown. Does he hit it? Does he drain it? It's Darko! Nothing but net, baby!
Great shot.
Huge pull. That was perfect.
Awesome.
Very good. Very good call, Chris. Yes, Darko, youngest player on that Pistons team to win that one. I was going to say, like, it's a good hint here, like if you guys struggle with that one, but no, don't need it.
The logo was the giveaway. Larry Brown fucking hated him.
Was your hint deeply disrespected player who actually was really good before coming into the NBA?
Well, no, because then I would have been like, did Christian Laettner play with the Pistons? No, but my hint was the logo. I was like, okay, that's a very specific Pistons logo. So
yeah. Well, I mean, it's also like, when's before this? This is the only time they won the championship if it wasn't the older logo anyway.
Yeah.
There's only really one team that could be.
Nice one. Yeah, because it's red, right? They had no red in their logo.
One's a horse.
It's like teal.
It's just,
right?
The old one,
like the Isaiah years,
like this but less stylized, and then that's the Bad Boys Pistons, and then in between they had the teal horse.
Yes.
So this is very obviously the Chauncey. I mean, it's the championship. You don't say no more. You know what I mean? Okay. Steve, you are up after a huge 3. Are you going to lay down a 3 of your own here? What's going to happen?
I doubt it. Is there repeats? Is my question.
There is. It is possible that there are
possible
repeats,
repeat. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's go with something a wee bit easy, and I'll go for. Well, not the easiest one. Let's do a Western Conference Finals MVP. I'm going to go with Luka Doncic.
And there's only been, 3 or 4 of these? And yes, it is Luka. Yes, good call. For 2. Yeah.
On his little Lakers jersey there. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's current.
Sad.
We'll take every chance we have to disrespect the
rub it in the Mavs face.
Yeah, rub it in the ownership, not the fans. We're with the fans.
Oh, sure.
We're with the fans.
100%. We're with Dallas fans on that. Okay, Freddie, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the strategy here. Just keep clipping along. Something I know for sure, which is Chicago Bulls' youngest MVP is Derrick Rose.
And it is a fact. That is definitely Derrick Rose. Yep. Congratulations. You got 4 points.
I got 4 points,
You got 4 points. You're laughing. Okay. Yeah. All right, Chris, you're up next. Again, got some 3s here still.
I'm gonna go with that most improved player, and I'm just gonna take a wild swing and say Monta Ellis.
Oh, is it Monta Ellis? No. Big strike there. No, it is not Monta Ellis.
Okay,
I respect these shots.
I love the shot, though. I love the guess.
I'm waiting for some of these shots because I'm just clocking. Okay, it's not Monta
that's
Ellis.
The thing. You wait for some people to get the wrong ones, and it narrows down your possibilities, right? Okay. Steve, you are up.
Well, much like how I actually play basketball, I'm not a great shooter from deep. So let me just go and finish at the rim and go with let's go the Cavs rookie of the year youngest. I'll go LeBron James.
LeBron James. Yes, it is LeBron James, of course. It's just a very decent bet. If you see that logo on the big board,
yeah,
it's probably LeBron. There
Have
are
you
some
heard
other
those,
players that does show up now and again, but yeah.
those TikTok songs going around? Kids are making songs about LeBron.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I
it's
I
pretty
gotta
funny.
get on the newer version of TikTok. I'm not getting these songs.
So the kids have just found out about LeBron and they're loving him.
I love that.
I love
The
that.
youth are discovering LeBron James.
It
Yeah.
really
Good
seems
for
like they
them.
are making edits
It-
of him and
it
new
is gonna
original
be-
songs.
It is going to be really weird to. I mean, I'm already that age where I always say this where there's now only 3 or 4. I got to double check players older than me in the NBA, and I'm so excited and sad to see people like rediscover people that I watched all the time. It's gonna be, I mean, whatever. It'll be fine. Aging's okay, right? Anyway,
Right.
It's inevitable, so get into it.
Yeah, right. Lead into it, love it, make a song about it. Do what the kids do.
Precisely.
Okay, Freddie, you are back around here.
All right, yeah. So there's still some easy stuff on the board, I think, but I do. If I just kind of plug away here at the easy stuff, I don't think I have a chance for winning, and I got to use this Warriors guess to get mine in there.
Nice.
So like MIP, I'm trying to think. I feel like that's a weird award because it can be like, it doesn't have to be like a particularly super young guy. And I feel like he had a major Warriors moment. I'm going with Baron Davis.
Ooh, that's a nice shot, but it is a miss.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it is not the Baron Davis.
That's
No, no.
I guess I don't know if
Good
it's
call.
table talk, but that's the logo, right? I'm pretty sure that's the logo.
Yeah, that's Baron Davis era, I think.
I think. Okay, well, anyways, had 2 guesses on that Warriors team. By the way, if all of us, if at any point we get 3 wrong guesses, Andy
That's right.
takes 1 off the board. But I don't think
Yeah,
that's
if-
going to happen this game.
If we get 3 in a row, I eliminate the one closest to the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, so Chris, you're up again here.
Okay, I'm gonna go all NBA first team with that Cavs logo, and I'm just gonna go LeBron again.
And you will be correct there. That is LeBron again, of course. Yep.
By the way,
Good one.
we got a tie here. 9-9 Chris, Steve, and I got 4.
Okay. Yeah, Steve,
Wow.
let's go again. Here we are.
Okay, let's go Eastern Conference Finals MVP Jason Tatum.
That
Has to be.
is correct. Yes, Jason Tatum. Yeah, there was there's only been 3 of them, I think, right?
I
right
don't
about
know.
It's a pretty new award.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty narrows it down pretty.
I just
nice.
know he's young.
Yeah.
And he won it.
And he was pretty young
That's
when
all
he
I
won
had.
Yeah. Okay, Freddie, back around to you, my man. We got NBA All-Star as a Laker. We got Defensive Player of the Year with the Magic. 6-man Bulls, Most Improved Player, that Warrior there. We got the All-D First Team, the Spur, and we got the Clutch Player of the Year.
All right, I gotta push these guys to make some mistakes here. So I'm gonna take what I think is my most sure bet off the board. I'll come back to you later, Warriors. But DPOY has to be Dwight Howard.
Defensive Player of the Year for the Magic. Who else could it be? But Dwight Howard. Yes, correct. There it is. I'm kind of shocked at the number of Lakers jerseys in this.
Yeah, true.
In this game, because on wherever I search for these, I just search Google, and it's usually like either ESPN or NBA.com that gives you these like no background photos, and it's always like the team that they if they're retired, it's the team that they last played for.
Right.
Is usually the jersey, and so because the Lakers pick up old guys all the time, it's
Yeah.
always Lakers jerseys that you get for these things. So there's Dwight adding to the chorus of Lakers.
I'm very
jerseys here.
sad you didn't get Dwight in his jersey from Taiwan. That's what I really want to see.
The NBA does not recognize the Taiwanese.
Did you hear
basketball
the
league.
story about Dwight Howard where his diet was so bad? He's a professional athlete who eats like a toddler, and he just ate sugar all the time. And he gave himself like peripheral neuropathy or whatever it's called. Like his fingers started to go numb
Really?
because he just
Whoa.
ate red vines and slushies like as a diet.
That's crazy. At what point is that? Like
that's
late
like-
game or when he's
I think that was like mid-career. I think that was like post Magic. But like, yeah, when people started to not like him as much,
Oh,
yeah,
maybe that's why
I
he
read an
started eating
article in
red
which
vines.
apparently he gave himself he like made his fingers start going numb from eating too
Damn.
I
much
didn't even know
sugar.
you could do that. Like, I didn't
Me
even know that was
either.
a side effect of eating too much sugar.
I mean, I think you
It's-
have to eat a lot.
I mean, you must have to eat a lot. Jeez.
It's so absurd to me that you have these players like these Steve Nash types who are like, I don't eat sugar and I'm a pescatarian and like all this stuff, and then every once in a while you have guys like Dwight Howard, Vince Carter. Vince Carter, I don't know if he had any eating stuff, but he's sort of notoriously just didn't really have to work out much. Like he was just
Yeah.
like, so athletic that they were like players were in the gym all the time. And he's like, yeah, I'm just way more athletic than you, so no worries.
Well, it's like
And it's-
different sport, but Chad Ochocinco, body by McDonald's, baby. That's
Yeah.
a famous quote from him. Some guys it just doesn't matter.
I'm trying to remember who. I think it was two Celtics or something. Oh, damn. There was a podcast where they were talking about it, and the one guy was talking about all the candies that he would. He's like, after every game, this is what I would have, and it was like you just run through all these candies, and he's hooked on it.
That's why.
I think Joel Embiid for a while was a little bit
Big
kind
candy guy. Oh,
yeah.
Listen,
that's
Larry
why he's
Bird was
falling
crushing
apart.
beers and smoking cigarettes at halftime, and it worked out
True.
okay for him.
But he
Yeah.
looked like it though.
he fit that.
like Larry Bird looked like, you know what I mean? He was farming and drunk.
Yeah,
But he just had
Farming.
you know what I mean? Like he just had wild amounts of skill where you're like,
Yeah.
are you just playing pool every night and then somehow like applying that to basketball? Like what's going on here, you know?
the answer was yes.
The answer is yes. Okay, where are we?
Chris, I believe you are up, right? Freddie, you just gave us Dwight Howard. Yeah.
Yes.
Lakers NBA All-Star, Lakers deeper purple. I'm gonna go Kobe.
And it's Kobe. Yes, correct. Good call.
Kobe.
Way to
Yes.
understand the deepness of the purple, of the logo, and respecting the eras for that one. Good job. Yeah, Kobe, the youngest All-Star of all time, of course. All right, Steve, we've only got 3 or 4 left here.
Yeah.
2 of them are 3-point shots.
The deepest purple of them all. I'll go for that Kings logo in the corner. I don't even. Not even confident he won it, but I'm gonna go with the De'Aaron Fox.
Well, your confidence should be stronger because he did win it. It is
Yes,
De'Aaron Fox. There you
good.
go.
Got
I was
spooked 'cause
going to
DeRozan's
say-
on the team now, and I was like, oh, I think he's
I
also
was
always
like-
nominated.
I was gonna say DeRozan, but I was like, wait a second. Didn't is this DeRozan's second or first year with the Kings?
First,
True.
isn't it?
I think it's his first.
I think it's his
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Didn't he get traded?
No, he
But not
signed-
mid,
Like,
yeah,
or signed rather? That's what
in
I
the
meant. Sorry.
off season, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so it's me. here,
Okay.
right?
So we got a
That makes
Spur,
sense.
we got
Okay.
the Warrior, we got the Bulls, we got and those last 2 are 3-point shots. So there could be some movement here. Freddie, what's it gonna be?
Okay, I think I have to get some 3-point shots to be in the running at all here. 6 man for the Bulls. I think the whole thing was that he was like didn't go through college, so he might have been young. Is that Tony Kukoc?
Interesting guess there. Tony Kukoc is not the answer, not the
Good
6th man.
guess.
But I think Kukoc played in Europe for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
think he had a bit
maybe
of
he
a
was
career
actually
in Europe.
old.
Yeah, I think he was a little older when he came over. Actually, I think it's the opposite. Okay, Chris, what are we looking? That's our first strike. We're on strike watch now because we're getting down to it. So let's take a look, Chris. What do we got here?
Okay, I'm gonna take that Spur, and I'm just gonna go Tim Duncan.
No, it's not Tim Duncan.
Shit,
4 years of college.
4 years of college.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Is it gonna be okay?
We're in reveal territory if you get one wrong here.
Well, I might as well go for it. That one's going to get revealed, and also I don't have guesses for the other ones. How about David Robinson?
No, it is not
Oh,
David
wait,
Robinson.
Even
Before-
older, 'cause
before
he
you
went into
reveal-
the Navy.
Before
you
I thought
reveal
maybe
it-
he would have
he
won
actually-
maybe
if
his
you're-
first year, like, or something.
If you were watching last week, he was the oldest rookie of the year, actually. So he's
Yeah.
he's the opposite there.
Oh, the
Okay, Andy.
Admiral. Or
Freddie, do you
whatever
want to
his
have a
name
guess
was.
at who this is?
Is it Kawhi?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I guess you guys, it is. I got to reveal it. It's
Yeah.
Victor Wembanyama.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
He's
my
the only
God.
rookie ever to be named to the all defensive first team.
That's
should have got
that's
that.
embarrassing.
I'm ashamed of myself. I feel shame.
Yeah.
I feel shame.
I don't think you should be ashamed, but I am shocked no one got it. I thought for sure
Yeah, he was
that would have been one of the easy ones.
I just assumed that this list was no one that recent was on this list, but that's
Mhm.
but
There it is. Everyone's in shock. It's
I'm in
absolute
shock.
absolute bomb was just dropped.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna
but
blame
it-
the logos. The
it's
gray was
just
off. I think.
alarming it's just alarming that we all missed it. It
And
was
he's
just like, it's like a
already-
real hiding in plain sight kind of moment there, you
Mhm.
know.
he narrowly lost to Gobert for Defensive Player of the Year. So
Yeah,
yeah.
totally.
shame
yeah,
on all of
exactly.
us. But okay, I'm going for the Chicago Bulls again.
The Bulls and the
And-
Warriors. We've got one guess taken away from the Bulls. We got two guesses taken away from that Warriors team. We're starting to narrow it down a little bit. Can we get it before we start to reveal them?
Here we go. Chicago Bulls. My logic was off with Tony Kukoc. I was thinking like, it had to be a really good team sort of thing. And I don't know how good this team actually was, but Andy's gonna make fun of me because this guy always makes these lists in some capacity, and he's Mr. Six Man. It's got to be Jamal Crawford.
Oh, that is a really good guess, Freddie.
But it's not.
He
It's
is
not.
always on the list, but it is not Jamal Crawford. No, it's not. No, you're right though. He does always find his way on these lists.
Fuck.
The hardest thing about guessing Bulls is even more than Lakers, because at least we have this slight
Yeah,
purple
their logo never
tone
changed.
shade.
Yeah,
Their
yeah,
logo
yeah.
has not changed.
Yeah.
Has never changed. It is this logo all time, and so therefore you have no clue what era this is from, and that is that
It's
would
true, I
definitely
don't.
help you with this. I'm not that's not really a hint. Trust me.
Damn.
I don't even know what hint I could give you for this player, to be perfectly honest with you. It's not during the championship years. I'll just say that. There you go. There's a hint.
Whoa.
And the other Warriors one, this is a high profile player. This is someone I thought someone might be able to knock down here.
Okay, well, games
Those are your
on the
hints.
line. I can't
Yeah.
win, but
Freddie can't win. Okay, Chris, you are up. Try to nail
13
one of these
Steve,
last
Chris
two.
11. I got 6.
Oh man, I got nothing. I got nothing. So I'm just gonna start naming guys that I know are on teams, and I'm gonna go Warriors, and I'm gonna say like Anton Jameson.
Anton Jameson does show up once in a while on these lists, but it is not him, unfortunately. No,
Okay.
it is not Anton Jameson. Yeah, okay. Let's go
Yeah,
here,
let's
Steve. We
not-
got
I won't waste anyone's time. I don't think I have a good guess for either of these. I'm going to say Latrell Sprewell as a Warrior.
that is
I'm
not a
sort of-
bad guess.
That's
Sort
a
of thinking
great
that.
guess.
That is
I don't know
not a
the
bad
logos
guess.
though. I
He's-
can't picture that era.
I
He
don't
certainly
think that this-
strangled Don Nelson. So if
Yeah.
that's an award.
Yeah.
Is that what the award was?
And
I think-
revolutionized rims.
I think by the time this logo came up for the Warriors, though, I think Spree was already on the
That
Knicks, maybe,
makes
I think.
sense. Okay.
So it is
Like,
not him. It is
so
not him.
yeah, are we in
So
reveal?
we are
zone?
going to reveal who
Al
it is. Does anyone
Harrington?
else have any last ditch guesses here? Anyone?
I
Supposed to
got
throw the Hail
Al
Mary?
Harrington, but
No,
Is it Klay
no, bigger,
Thompson?
higher profile. Definitely not a. I mean, I picture him kind of as a warrior, but also somewhat of a wizard as well.
Oh,
Anyone?
somewhat
guard.
of a wizard.
Yeah.
Somewhat of a wizard because
Uh,
he's like a magician. Like he's just like really good. Or you mean he literally played for the Wizards?
Karan Butler.
he played for the Wizards for the most of his career.
Ah.
Karan Butler.
No, but you're in sort of the right like kind of style of player. Definitely
Gilbert
had.
Arenas, is it?
It is
Ooh.
Gilbert Arenas.
Oh!
Yes, it is.
Good pull. Wow.
Gilbert
I-
Arenas.
I don't
That
even
was so
remember
good.
him as a warrior.
Yeah,
at
I
all.
totally forgot he played for the. Yeah,
Of course.
When you said Wizard, I was like, "Is it Gilbert Arenas?" And
Wow.
then I got distracted for a minute thinking about the weird gun thing. But then I came back and said it.
Yeah, he's definitely an all-time wizard in my mind, but
Yeah,
that-
absolutely.
that led to some difficulty there.
And so I guess he like was like incredible on his way out as a warrior.
Yeah, he was. He won that. That's the year he won Most Improved Player. He played all 82 games that year.
And he must have went to the Wizards next year.
Yeah, he did. He
Yeah.
absolutely did.
Oh.
The next one here. This is a deep pull. I'm not gonna lie. I
won't get it.
I know of this player, and I guess I don't even know what team I would have associated him with. He's played for the. I'll tell you. This is the hint for everyone. He's played for the Bulls. He's played for the Pistons. He played for the Bobcats, and he played for the Magic.
I got him.
Okay, wow, maybe that was too much. I don't know when to stop with the hints.
Wait, is it my turn even?
It is your turn.
Yeah, go for it.
I thought I had him before, but when you said Pistons, that makes me feel like I really got him. It's got to be Ben Gordon.
And it is Ben Gordon. Yes,
Wow,
good job,
nice.
Freddie.
Great.
Good job. Yeah,
Great
okay.
shot.
Yeah. I mean, that's a tough one, right? I mean,
I would.
that's tough.
I don't
That's
know
gonna
a
be a
damn
tough
thing
one.
about Ben.
Ben Gordon, Luol Deng. Hey, those are also guys that Tibbs has run into the ground. So
Run into the ground.
Theme of the night. Getting worked by
There it
Tibbs.
is. Well, the big board's over. What's our final score, Freddie? What's the tally there? Who's our winner today?
really tight game. So we got Steve with 13, Chris with 11, and I got 9.
Okay.
Competitive.
Great job. Congratulations, Steve.
It was that Tibbs knowledge, I think, that was the
Yeah,
small
yeah.
difference maker.
Tibbs knowledge.
Pulling
Guys,
those Knicks out. Yep.
thank you so much. This is a fun time. Thanks for doing the pod. Please do it again.
Absolutely.
Of course.
And for everyone who's been listening and commenting and supporting and everything, we appreciate it. Keep doing it. We're at Raptors Republic. Make sure you check out everyone else's pods too and give them some love. And we will be back next week. I will not be there. I'll be in Nashville, but Andy's going to be rocking it, and I'm still going to be writing some games. So
Amazing.
Huge.
Yeah,
Huge,
it'll be a good time.
Huge stuff.
Sweet. Well, thanks a lot, guys, and yeah, just be your inner Ben Gordon. And,
Yeah.
Forgettable.
no, the Gilbert one got me, but yeah, cool. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Have a good one. Peace.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
See ya.
Night.
Bye, guys.